everyone. How are we doing this fine evening? Hello, hello, hello. This fine evening. It's 1:30 p.m. I meant I'm used to streaming at night. Oh no. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening if it's evening in your time zone. How are we doing? We're back. Definitely, just want to clarify, put this on the court record. I am not addicted to this game. I am not addicted to streaming this game. I'm not addicted to talking about these games. Not at all. And it's ridiculous if you would suggest otherwise. And with that, let's get back into it. We're on episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. I don't remember what we were doing. I know it was only technically a few hours ago I was last streaming. I don't remember where to go. Oh, well, I found it. Good on me. October 18th. I've lost my voice a little bit from yesterday, but it's fine. We'll push through. We'll push through. We'll push through. October 18th. Global Studios employee area. Hey! Oh. Hey, you! Wait a sec! I forgot Mia was here. Phoenix. Was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran to the dressing room. Fine, I'll go into the dressing room. Give me some music. He's sure to be in here somewhere. There he is. Found you! Peekaboo! Oh my gosh. No! Damn it, he's getting away. Come back. There. He's back. What? She's magic. She's got magic powers. Mia! Mia, are you magic? Mia, do you got... Mia, do you got magic powers? Phoenix, you're an idiot. How did she do that? She's magic. Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Oh my gosh. He's so right. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. Doesn't look like I can. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Think he likes you, Mia. And I'm like, you know what? Me too, though, actually. I prefer Mia to Phoenix Wright. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb, as the kids say. Huh. What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, what's that attitude? Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like I'm that. I'm only a kid. Oh my gosh, they're ganging up on me. So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? I got just the thing. Check out my epic cards. Cody, this look familiar? Hey, my UR! UR? Oh my gosh, Phoenix. You never been in the trading card game? Ultra rare! You are, you know? Ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this. If you help me... Oh. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card! By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basics of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Okay, you got me. You got me. You got me. What did they teach kids in schools these days? Quantum physics? Whatever. I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, oh my gosh. Stop calling me dumb. It's rude. If we're a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare? Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Phoenix, Phoenix, Phoenix. Phoenix, 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 right. My goodness. Fine, we'll find a better one. Is there one inside? Oh, I can't. Oh, yeah, sorry, I can't go to Studio 1 anymore. I was gonna go there. Is there one in here? Looks like there's something in here. Oh, it's just petty. I don't remember the voice.
Oh, hi.
Hello. What brings you here?
Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The, girl with you? Doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before?
No. She's the same as always. You're just dumb and blind. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Trust me, you wouldn't get it. I never examined this room. I should do that. I'll examine the room. I'll examine the room. Wow. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Crazy. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads. It's a samurai musical set in ancient Japan. A samurai musical? Is that even a genre? Well, I'm impressed. You know your stuff, Mia. Oh, Maya's the real fan. I just picked a little up. Uh-oh, where's that rising? Oh, that's... Samurai Spear, starring Jack Hammer. Jack Hammer was a star, it looks like. The poster looks like it's been hanging here for years. This is one of Maya's favorite movies. Maybe we should replace the poster in the office with this one? That would be kind of sad. Okay. An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and papers, cups scattered around. So it looks like the meeting was real. Nothing in here that could be a clue, just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Yeah, but what if the documents say that I'm the murderer and it's a confession? You don't know that, Phoenix. Glass is frosted, I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Interesting. Okay, let's talk. Hi. Have you seen that boy since then?
Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad.
Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing?
She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station.
Some people take their jobs a little too seriously.
Mr. Hammer.
Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer?
Yes. It's really a terrible loss for the studios.
But his popularity had been waning recently, right?
That's true. Then again, after what happened...
After what happened?
You mean you don't know about Hammer?
He's dead.
No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
No, you should say more, actually. Yeah, what happened? What happened? Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer?
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you.
Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Hey. What about the monkey? Okay. It's a monkey. Sleeping pills. Are you sleepy? Okay. What about trading cards? Do you know anything about this? Oh, she does.
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, a set of one of each card.
Huh.
Wait. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Oh. Please, I beg you, please trade with me.
Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card.
Wow. Wow. So crazy. How convenient. Trade me a... Huh?
Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited? Yeah, I'll trade. That's the card I need.
Okay.
Really? Thanks. Then this is for you.
An ultra rare premium Steel Samurai collectible card. Very valuable. Let's go sell it.
Yahoo!
Oh, she turned into Mario. There she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, Cody, I got your ultra rare premium card. Here you go, Cody. Don't ask how I got it. See this card?
Yes, so wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me.
Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade?
You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot.
No. Not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. You are P card given to Cody. Dang. We could have sold that. Mia, we could have sold that. Okay, Phoenix. Let's hear what he has to say. If you know something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Yeah, we could. Okay, the Steel Samurai. So, you like the Steel Samurai?
He's so cool!
I guess. Phoenix, you're a jerk.
You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life.
I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You like him too, don't you?
Me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai.
So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
His fighting skills? Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes.
Yeah, with Zam. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always.
As soon as you revive, I speed ran to my desk. Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai?
I go to every live performance.
Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public?
I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera.
Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it?
You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Wanna hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home so I can always make another one.
What's a digital camera? I died before those were invented. Well then, I'm happy to accept, thank you. Path to Glory received. Contains photos of every victory scene and every battle the Steel Samurai has won. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Phoenix, it's called pretty privilege. Sorry you don't have it. You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah.
Did you see anything unusual? Cody. Ooh. The digital camera was invented the day after she died. Yep. Facts, canon. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too.
I saw everything.
Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. What'd you see, Cody? Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident?
I got here that day around 2 o'clock. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me.
I kinda got lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so.
Then I finally got to the studio.
After that... What is it, Cody?
The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used the samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. It must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Right. Mia, help. Yes. I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it.
True enough.
And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him.
Indeed.
So the only person left it could have been is Will Powers. Yep, sounds about right. Alright, our client's guilty, Phoenix. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. Uh-oh. I heard everything. This boy here's a genuine— oh, that's a genuine. I'm just adding words. This boy here's a genuine key witness. And he's under police protection, starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct.
No, I ain't going. What?
Oh. I guess he's going. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in our court. Yeah, it happens, Mia. Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Could you come to the trial tomorrow? Please? I need you there. Maya sucks! Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Yeah. Of course he is! That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Oh my god. Great, thanks, Mia! Thank God I don't gotta deal with Maya tomorrow. See you soon. Yeah, save our progress. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright? Yes? Phoenix hates teenagers confirmed. Me too, though. Hello, Maya antagonizer. Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking, you imbecile. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. I'm scared of dead people. You know this, Mia. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't gonna be easy. Yeah. October 19th, 10 a.m. Mr. Pirate! 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Mr. Pirate is innocent, Your Honor. He never stole that boat. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I appreciate it. I'm following for that. I'm glad. Thank you. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murders. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Oh gosh, this guy. This guy. Will the witness state his name and profession? Oh god.
How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. Ruffle. This is Salmonella. I'm a director. Television.
Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor. I murdered him.
Thank you for the confession. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. The day of the murder.
I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During that morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
Your Honor, I swear that playing the Pirates of the Caribbean is necessary to prove my client is innocent. He did not steal that ship. Your Honor, he is not a pirate. He did not steal it. Okay, he may be a pirate, but I promise. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Thank you for the hydrate. I need it. I'm losing my voice. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
The day of the murder. You were at the studios from around 9 that morning. An action scene run-through. Took a lot more time than... Why? I can imagine Powers accidentally going R, and then Phoenix like, shut up. I could see, yeah, 100%. I could see that happening. Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle through the run-through during the run-through scene.
Alright, that's the limp.
Which of course led me to missing my lunch, ROFS.
And I always manage to get flagged for misogyny in like every stream. The accidental misogyny. ROFS? Rolling on the floor starving? Here, everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix.
Yeah?
Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Yeah, it's
a little vague? Is that what you want me to say, Mia? Actually, there is something bothering me.
Mr. Manella, just now you said steak at least.
So you ate something other than steak?
Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to starve off starvation.
I see. Is that all? I was sure I was onto something there. Okay. So, maybe do I press it again? The thing is, most of the time it's just me going like, girl, can you not try? So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah. Was it contradictory? Is that what you wanted me to say? Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella?
What do you want?
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting. That contradicts his entire testimony. Yeah. He's lied about everything he said. I'll press on that one a bit more. You're lying. You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah, not one.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. If only, Phoenix. It's only like we just proved. He just said he took a break. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea.
Press him harder.
Wait a second.
Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself.
Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops! Ruffle.
Well? Mr. Manella, what's this all about? What's a ruffle? Is it a type of waffle?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Why is he giggling? Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. The break.
Them's the breaks. Yeah, FWIW, we took a break, Ruffle. But it was only 15 minutes 15, that's only 13 and base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. For someone to commit murder, it's only enough time for someone to eat it. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. Phoenix! In court?
Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food, lol.
Well, Phoenix, the testimony is too short to bring anything useful out of it. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Do I have evidence for that? Your Honor, the prosecution is not very Sigma. Oh god. Why is that? Okay. There's only 15 minutes. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak, what else?
There were 2 plates on that table. Oh right, the other one was D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Alright, what evidence do we have? Time of death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. How about at 2? I don't know.
This one's twicky.
Sleeping pills, samurai spear. I'm assuming it's something to do with the photo or the autopsy or the Mr. Monkey's head. Don't know though on which statement. Probably this one. I don't like getting things wrong. Defendant is the kind of lacking. I keep getting distracted because I keep reading the chat and I'm like, what is happening in the chat right now? I don't know. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death.
So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. Guess it's possible time-wise. Why is that? Oh! Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? What kind of... Just a freaking chat. What is happening? What are you guys doing? I can't focus because I keep turning to read the chat and I'm like, what is happening? It's so funny. Keep it up. It's funny. Something wrong, Mr. Wright. Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? No. Because they couldn't have. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I'm not an idiot. I agreed that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Haha. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. Defendant, you plead guilty to showing to the Ohio wrestler. Oh god. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. She's married? You're telling me that she's married? Wait, I thought it was Mr. Monkey. Congrats on your transition, Mr. Monkey. Or Mrs. Monkey. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have a decisive evidence. A witness. This small boy. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Yay! Recess! What do we do now, Mia? I call the swings! Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Pryor. I almost did it again. No, I almost did it again. Mr. Powers! Mr. Powers! If you are innocent, we will prove it, I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. You look different. Have you done your hair differently? Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Yeah, for the kids! Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the offense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Yay. Aww. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What did we just say about being nice to the witness?
What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around.
Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is gonna be a long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident?
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Grams with the beard over there?
Just, Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. Very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. Please. Please put away your character sprite. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if you couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission, if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Cody's camera added to the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Witness's account.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you.
Cody always carries it.
Anyway, I couldn't get in the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child, you jerk. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Witness's account.
Your camera.
Let me press him first. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? Guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say.
Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go?
You were quite clear about that.
Huh?
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Obviously, we allow perjury if it's in the question of a child. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyways, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so— oh my god. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. Oh snap. Oh snap. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody.
What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that?
Yeah, because you just said you didn't have it. So you did have a camera? And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. So you're watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once?
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
goes for the bad guy. So the bad guy attacked him first?
Yeah!
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next?
And the bad guy stopped moving.
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do that? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap?
Something like that? He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Press him harder. Cody.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before, you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. All of them. It's the prime way to kill someone. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Show evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. The answer is usually evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? He's still learning how to use it. Here's my proof. What's that? A camera? What is a camera? Phoenix Wright, please explain that to the court. The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Pressing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture.
Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received a camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right, Mia means business. She's serious about this. She's like, even in the afterlife, I can't let innocent people be accused. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid.
No photo.
Yeah, you're right, Pops.
The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wasn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Are you sure that's all that happened? You don't sound very confident. That's all?
Ah. Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody? Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye? How did you know? Oh my gosh, he gave in so quickly. I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Just like how my co-counsel is a spirit medium who contacts her dead sister that I like better than her. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. But why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know. Oh, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How could I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Change photo of every victory scene and every battle the Steel Samurai has won. So why would you erase them, Cody? Cody? What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. I technically didn't give it to you. I gave it to your to your friend there. Gave it to Mia. What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? What is an album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day? Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Can't wait for this kid's album to be released. It's gonna be fire. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Uh-oh. No, wait. No way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually?
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The photos were blurry, he erased them by mistake. The Steel Samurai didn't win. Uh-oh. The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way. No, it's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever.
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photo. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. Mr. Wright, please explain. What is this prosecution you speak of? Please. Why won't anyone tell me what these things are? I don't even know how I got here. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order. Witness, I mean, Cody, is this true? Please, Mr. Wright, elaborate. Before the courtroom. Yeah, the courtroom, of course. Mr. Wright, like you, I've never been to law school, but somehow you know more than me. Show me your ways. Tell the court what you saw. Oh. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You were right. The Steel Samurai fell down. But then he didn't move.
Oh. Poor Cody. Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we've all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? The Steel Samurai was the victim. You understand what really happened? It's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! How did Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? Your Honor, there was no victim. You're just dreaming. Your Honor, I'm the victim here.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nowhere was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take his nap in his dressing room, and he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. No, wait, Your Honor. You are the victim. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit? Pops!
Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
I don't know. Ask the victim. Not like he dead or something. Well, what? Show us, quick! No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. No. Here. This is it. Glad you just had it printed. Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone inside the costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix!
Mia? What?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix!
I'll be right back, folks. I need to take a quick break. I'm gonna go grab a new water. Be right back! I'm back and I have been hydrated. Hello!
That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor? May I see that photo once more, pretty please? Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo.
Find the inconsistency in the photo. Is it that he went to Studio 2? You're live so early, just for you, Matt. Just so you could be here. And also because I have to leave. I wanted to stream today, and I have to leave this evening. So, early stream. Your Honor, look at this. Fair enough. I see. A gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ugh! It's like 9 p.m. for me. Oof. Oof. Time zones. I got an assignment due today. I'm gonna lurk real quick. Go do your assignment. Go do your assignment. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But... That's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. Oh my gosh, this judge, man. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. Thank you for the lurk. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, that is the true scene of the crime. So the judge where the murder took place. Is he really that dumb? He can't pick up what I'm saying? Studio 2. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Yeah, it would. It really would, Your Honor. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer's there. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. Your Honor, the true scene of the crime is the prosecution's desk. They were at the scene of the crime. Your Honor, 1738A. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Wait, I just realized how late I am. Oh my god, you missed an hour. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. Well, it'll be somewhere, right? Yes, it'll be up on, it'll be up here on Twitch, and it will be uploaded on YouTube. It'll be both places. Thank God. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order! Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbeg, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. Guys, they pay me to say that so it promotes their YouTube. I'm being held against my will. Yep. I'll be sending you that I'm sending you the invoice. This is madness. Jack Hammer's the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. I have proof! I have proof! You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that there's a surprise, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Sleeping pills? This is it. An empty medicine bottle? What the hell does this have to do with the case? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged. By Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint? An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints, other than mine that are all over it, because I don't know how to use gloves. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Yeah, it seems like, my client is the only innocent person here. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Cody. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Is the kid being put on trial for the murder? No, he's not. He should be, though. I think he's guilty. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you don't have to do anything, aside from being handsome. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. Okay, good. No salmonella shit. It's true. True. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Once again, why is Phoenix the one that needs to find the killer? I know, it's literally not his job. His job is just to prove that his client is not guilty. He does not need to find the killer, yet he always seems to, that seems to always just be what he has to do. If you don't find the killer, then I guess your client's guilty. Sorry. Very well, court is adjourned. Even if you prove there's absolutely no way he could have done it, he's guilty. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Phew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, and that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. He could have finished his job as not guilty like on the first case. I know. He practically did in the first court meeting, though. Yeah. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Wow. Me too. Thanks. To dead? Imagine being dead? Ha 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 ha. Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Phoenix. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks. To be continued. Don't you know if we lose, you get the lethal injection? Sorry. If the judge says guilty, they immediately throw you in the electric chair. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright and Cole offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
No, not mine. Phoenix is like, no, not Maya. God, bring back your hot sister. Maya.
So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I needed is a motive and proof. Say, Mr. Powers, do you know what the guillotine is?
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial... Oh, she was being serious. Sorry. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
we've no time to waste. What do we do? Oh. Wait, my wife returned and no one told me. You missed her. Sorry. Sorry. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume?
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah.
But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick! Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
That's what we have to find out. Well, it doesn't matter. We hung out last night.
What happened with this director's testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is.
What?
Maya was Maya always this excitable?
Any ideas?
Well, have you noticed anything that might help us?
I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. I don't even know who you are.
Right.
Maybe we should go talk to WP?
Powers, right. Mr. Hammer was going to kill the producer because he was completely ruined by them casting him as a villain and paying him nothing. They turned the tables on him and killed him instead. Boom, new theory. Interesting theory, interesting theory. Very interesting. Look at this! Isn't this cool?
Wow, impressive! It's a little different from the Steel Samurai on TV.
These are mostly taken at those PR shows they do at stores and fairs. I'm pretty sure it's not even Will Powers inside that suit.
No true fan would be satisfied with anything less than the real thing. He's still a child, I suppose. Guess it takes an adult to appreciate the real deal, right, Nick?
Yeah, whatever you say. How about the spear?
I wish I had my own samurai spear. Just think, I could poke you as much as I wanted.
Okay. The Matt in my name stands for Matt Pat. True. True. Matt Pat, is that you? Me? Why me? Look at this camera. I stole it from this kid.
Hey, a digital camera. I'm impressed the kid like him would have something this expensive. Kids these days.
I don't imagine spirit mediums in training get a lot of toys. Alright, let's move. Let's talk to WP. Hey! Thank you for the follow, Joyful! Welcome in! Hello, Internet. Welcome to Gay Theory. I theorize that Edgeworth is gay. That's all for this video. That's it. End of video. Roll credits. October 19th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Channel over, I'm quitting now.
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count.
Yes, though there's not really anything I could do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Please, this is no laughing matter. Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Director Manella.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks, how high, and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Phoenix Wright!
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? Interesting. Look! Look at this! Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? What's that? I've never seen these steel samurais in my life. These are the steel samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know. Interesting. Oh, it's Wendy, old bag.
The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down.
Yeah.
I bet we can even eat these donuts in the guard station if we wanted.
You eat, you die.
Phew, she's alive!
Oh my god. Producer Vasquez. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way.
She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
What about Manila? Can I ask you about Sal Manila, the director?
Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Oh, Maya. Oh, Maya. Maya. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? Oh, Maya. No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer.
Ah! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag him star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Windy old man. So stupid. Oh, did it click? Did it click, Matt? Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low, it's impossible.
I'm sorry. Look! Oh, okay.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah! No touching.
Heck!
Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
That didn't mean I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. It's probably just the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table here. Wait, are you looking for the sleeping pills? Yeah, pal, traces thereof. The plate.
So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate added to the court record. Found in the employee area. On it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. Interesting. The investigation. How goes your investigation? Tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. Gumshoe works with Bill Nye.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. Kinda feel bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Why? How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa, it's kinda hot. What? Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with the empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Found on a table in the employee area, bears Jack Hammer's prints. So it should be completely clear Will Powers of, like, any charges, given that this is proof that he was sleeping during the murder. Oh, jeez, oh, jeez. Alright.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here?
There we go, job done, right?
I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! What?
I was wondering if I could tell you about ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too!
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then.
The rumor?
Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
Some dirt?
What's dirt? Respect Penny. Okay. Not as tense as the other Penny, though.
Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means!
Wait. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Last episode. What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? That's it, Nick. I'm quitting being a lawyer. Wouldn't be much of an episode. I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore.
Well, what? Why?
I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Aw, jeez. Why aren't they going to be making kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all that ever happened. All this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand?
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
The 17-year-old girl crying when one studio no longer makes kid shows. It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Make her
What is him saying anything to Penny, and a part-time assistant at the studio, going to do to change anything? She has no power over bringing the freaking shows back.
Nick, say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Probably the scrapbook? Sure. And this is... A fan collected all these photographs. Kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. Oh my god, why are they attacking her? She has no decision in this matter. Imagine being Penny in this situation, watching this near adult genuinely going like, no, the kids would never move on. The Steel Samurai's my hero. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, show's not canceled anymore. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you could tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
So someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway. You called that perfectly. You predicted it. The producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. And then D used it as blackmail. This is free. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her. She'll talk. Alright, let's go see Miss Oldbag then. Oops. Someone give me a cord. I'm gonna apply these skills to real life. Your like psychic ability skills. What? You're still slinking around? You like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everyone doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. She's got rabies. Alright, what happened 5 years ago? I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols.
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to?
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. Oh god, she has rabies. It's kind of scary how you hit on the nail perfectly. I suppose someone has to since Hammer is dead now. That's good. His during filming was Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers.
Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Yeah, of course I have proof. Sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. Prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? All white eyes, frothing at the mouth. Does her head turn in a full 180 and she starts climbing walls and stuff? Yep. Well, yes, so. This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. Ugh. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
I bet Powers put it in there himself. Why? Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes.
Except I have proof that Mr. Hammers put the pills in. His fingerprints are all over it. This bottle contains sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag,
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo? Well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi.
it just casually drops that she has ties to the mafia. Like,
That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag? Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this.
a photograph? Oh. She played Yakuza like a dragon, giving her insane ties to the mafia. Oh, wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
How would he fall like that, though? But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Shows an accident involving jackhammer. JoJo reference. She has it hung up on her wall.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the steel samurai costume, then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer?
Wait, she knew this and still has a crush on this dude. I guess. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance.
Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? H-E-L-L-O!
But Maya, you should at least try to be polite. Oh, Meg would definitely laugh at a corpse through the mirror. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Alright. Explain this to the court, Miss Vasquez. It's literally in her name. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old?
She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick, not you.
Yeah, wait, D. Vasquez. Diva. Yeah. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about him more inside the trailer.
Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Thanks, Maya. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's what he was doing in kids' shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour on its own accord.
But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident.
Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident?
It'd be a murder.
No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? You're on trial now. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, you better believe you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. That's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now.
What? This is valuable evidence.
Boys! Uh-oh. I mean, look at his face in the photo. He doesn't seem very apologetic. He's like, ah! Yeah, I know. Freaking Miss Vasquez looks more upset about it than he does. He's just going like, oh, shoot. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am. What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Oh. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
No!
She just has 4 mafia hitmen in her cabin at all times. Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. They just like hide in like a closet ready to jump out whenever she calls them. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then. In court. I'll be looking forward to it. Oh my god, come she's your like top 800 Pokemon for this. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. For once.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just... I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Guarantee it.
Well, Nick,
looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? Me. I mean, D. Vasquez. Crap. Did I say that out loud, Maya? have some shame you're playing as a gay man. Why should it be shamed of gay people, Matt? Wow, that's messed up you'd say that. That's actually messed up. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Escher seems a bit on edge today. Does he now? You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down. So to speak. Okay, Phoenix. Okay. The day of the murder. Matt! Careful with your words. It's crazy that you're saying all of this. Oh my gosh. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I actively chose not to use the word hell for that specific reason. Oh my gosh. Tisk tisk, Matt. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Don't you tisk me. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? What does that mean? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with the monkey's head toppling over. Manella used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you make your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. She's the big boss. The big boss battle.
Day of the murder. Need T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Oh, yeah? Well, where was the bone? Huh? Ha. As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. Flowers, lavenders, berries. Happy things, innocence, yay! But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. Looks delicious. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone. has been left behind. Don't cut to Edgeworth after he says that. Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella are at a table outside the trailer. Oh my gosh. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You were busy murdering. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? I don't know. Murder? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was picking on salmonella. Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order! Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands! Oh. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? Oh, jeez. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Gladly. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes. The Steel Samurai Spear. The Samurai Spear. It's extra protein. Stop talking about eating the freaking bone. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. I am just a girl. How could I possibly use that heavy weapon as a spear? You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Dun dun dun. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Well, she could have done this. Haha. Oh. Wrong, Mr. Wright. But I haven't said anything yet. Oh. Wait. Oh, shoot. The samurai spear. It's broken. That's right. I'm an idiot. I present you my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. I forgot that it was broken. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this? Through the chest. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what the clean, differently shaped spear was not the murder weapon? Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was? How was Hammers killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Yep. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Alright, here it is. Take that! Look at this photo. Look at this photo. But what is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. He looks alive and well. Guess there is no murder trial after all. Order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? Stupid idiot. All the victims in this game seem to be live and very healthy. Yes. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Nobody ever dies in a game about murder. Nobody, not a single soul. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. He swapped out the body. What? In other words, that the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die? That's crazy karma. 5 years ago? Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. Welcome to Suplex City, Brock Lesnar. I could use a man like you on my script writing stuff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died under the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? With the van! What if she had another way to carry the body? Other than with her own hands? For instance, are you an idiot? You literally said you drove to Studio 1 with the van. Oh my gosh. Just imagining Vasquez putting on a pair of glasses going, actually. Well, for that matter, there was no need for her to do that deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. With the van. Bing bong. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella who drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Yeah, of course he was. Yeah, obviously. Of course Sal Manella had to be a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Look at her. She's a loser. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? Okay. Nice, thanks. Nice, thanks. So, what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? Phoenix is a true egotist. He wins. What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jackhammer? He wins. He's a striker. Alright. Case closed, I guess. Who can say? Oh. Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right? But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. I pretty much proved it. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? 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 Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. When was the last time someone said Powers' name? I know, right? He's, like, so innocent. I don't need to prove that Miss Vasquez is the killer. I've already proven that Mr. Powers is innocent. I can go home. My job's over. Edgeworth can take care of the rest. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. Why is Edgeworth acting like a defendant for all the criminals, by the way? I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go do something. A waste of time. Damn. Damn. To come so far, only to fail. As it seems, there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-exam- My microphone just fell. It scared the crap out of me. I would like to end the cross-examination of Miss Vasquez. Oh. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Oh, I see. Very well. Oh. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, you're being very weird. I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed, verily I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick, why did Edgeworth...
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that?
Edgeworth. Oh, the pallet man has infected him. After finding the body. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, "He did it!" I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. Edward sucks at his job. Now is not the time to grow a heart. I got that from Mr. Beast. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Okay, Maya. Right. After finding the body, let's press on a couple things. Immediately called the police. What was everyone else doing at that time?
Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you.
What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene.
Sorry, I'm late. Then silence, dead silence. Dead silence. Someone died. Silence.
Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
Maya, you should go dance in the middle of the courtroom. I'm sure everyone would love that. Why did you ask to be left out of the proceedings? You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise.
Maya, just turn to your sister. Everyone prefers her. We'll be happier and lighten up. Oh my gosh, poor Maya. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us. Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. You went back to the trailer to get direction and script notes. The script and your direction notes? Why didn't you have them to begin with? Weren't you going to a rehearsal? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Press harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? Because there was a dead body? Why? There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? You didn't... No! Oh yeah, I guess. How'd she know that there would have been a murder? Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue. No, that... Yeah. Thank you, Edgeworth.
Hello, Ender. Hi. How are you?
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Do you think they learned the word bigwigs immediately before making this part? Yes, I think they did. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal.
I'm good, I'm good. How are you?
Well, I just asked how are you. You said you're good. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good as well. Do you not value money? Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1.
Yes.
Yeah, why did no one else pick up on that? Why was he the only one who noticed that? Order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, what you have just said is a reasonable observation. It's so smart of you. If Phoenix said it, I would have called him an idiot. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? Now is not an appropriate time for a character arc. Save it for the time skip. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Yeah, you said murder. You can't backtrack on that. The heck? Very well. The witness will change your testimony to reflect this reason. Oh my god. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. Wait, Hammer wasn't injured? That's... Do we... This one? Because Hammer wasn't injured. You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? He was? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Because I murdered him, of course. I already said it was Sal who told me. But that's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Are you dense, Judge? We've already established that Jack Hammer was inside the Steel Samurai costume and pretending to... Oh my gosh. Wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ugh. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order. Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why can't they just give up all the time? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on this matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Yeah, of course, sure. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Yeah. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. What relevance does it have now? This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. I should go the drip god. Sorry. With Dee Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. Wow. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Dee Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright? Oh my god. Please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. She had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor. Unless she was together with the other actor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? Either she was with the other dude or my earlier prediction was right. It's simple. I'm a genius. You called it. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? My ego will never get smaller. Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pill. This will be engraved on my gravestone. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh, she broke it. Oh no. Oh no. So, you did it. You did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah, Miss Vasquez! What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Wait, doesn't she not get arrested then? Because, like, self-defense is a completely reasonable reaction. I think she still has to... I think she'll still go to her own trial. And then whoever's defending her will argue the self-defense case. But I think she still would go to trial, yeah.
Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, no, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please, please don't die. Please.
Okay, I forgot that Jack Power is on trial and not the criminal. You mean, willpower? Jack Power doesn't exist currently. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. You're right, he doesn't exist, because that's not his name. I lose again. That's how long it's been, I know. Yeah, no one said his name in so long. Yeah, they'd bring this all up in her trial. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Appears you have brought about yet another miracle. She'd get like a 5-year sentence. Yeah. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found as though is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Or heavy fine, yeah. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Yay! We did it! Yay!
October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Blackmail has a longer sentence than lying in court. Does it? Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder? It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... of the photos? It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Oh, because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids' show. But he was reduced to, as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, so he hated you. I think... yeah, the guy freaking hated you, man. Because I have an attorney's badge. Take that. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I.
Congratulations, WP!
Oh, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Oh, he doesn't know. Is something wrong? And Penny has definitely saved the show somehow. Some part-time assistant managed to save the entire show. Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Ah! Nick? Edgeworth!
Ah! He's here. We need more men like him in this world, true. She's gonna pull up in a full suit as the CEO of the company. Bad front profile. Turn 90 degrees. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Thanks for trying to throw me in jail. Oh my god, they're flirting. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Don't call him a liar. You don't know him like that, Phoenix. Right? I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Oh my god. Oh my god. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Oh, I bet. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. Oh my god. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. And certainly you say, Edgeworth, we support. That's what I came here to tell you. Oh no, he vanished. Damn. Oh, Mr. Wright? That was kinda... Was that guy your friend? I know about the jokes and stuff, but I was not expecting it to be that obvious. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit obvious, huh?
What? Friends? As if. Yeah, they'd never be friends. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something?
Oh my god, Maya.
Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
Please, tell the court, Phoenix. He doesn't feel as Will as a small child. He doesn't even know what gay people are yet, okay? Oh my gosh. Maya neither, apparently. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing the accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Thanks, Penny!
Ooh, Pink Princess. Nick! This is it! The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
that doesn't get a name. Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again?
He's the Pink Princess? That's awesome.
I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Wow. Yeah, does Will play the Pink Princess? What the heck? The end.
Yay!
Ugh. Ooh, spooky music. It's been what, 15 years? About that. Yeah, I don't know who these people are. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! SpaghettiOs! Uh-oh! What? December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright and Co-Law offices. Yay! Happy cheery music! I'm foaming.
Hey, Nick!
Do you know if there are any
good waterfalls around here? Or any good murderers? Waterfalls? Dare I ask what? I can't see, I'm going blind. Done, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit meeting I'm training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? What's a shower? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. I caress Easy knowing that they wouldn't actually make it Edric since games like this don't actually reveal the killer, but like damn. I'm afraid to tell you, Matt, that in the first 2 episodes, they showed the killer in the opening cutscene. I'm afraid to tell you this. The town is buzzing with excitement. They didn't for episode 3, you're right. They didn't show who the killer was for episode 3, but for episodes 1 and 2, they sure did show who the killer was. The one specific one I saw the opening for, yeah, it's the only one that didn't. Locals are calling it Gordy, and a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax. Did it? Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Yawn, boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick! Oh my gosh. Apparently, Fey Blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder! Dun dun dun! Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. He was killed by the monster, Gordy. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Huh? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like, oh, I bet he would never. Nick, you're screaming about Edgeworth again. Yipes, Maya. Firemen yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Okay. That's oomph. Alright, but first, this plant. Mia's favorite plant. Its name is Charlie. Be right back. My headphone cord got wrapped around. It got wrapped around my chair. Okay. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Alright, so what should we do, Maya? What do we do? Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene.
You're right, we need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Alright, any ideas? Well, got any good ideas?
Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall.
Okay. Well, here's my attorney's badge. You know, I think it's developing a nice luster.
I'll look at your badge later, Nick. We got work to do.
Suppose you're right. I guess. December 25th, Detention Center Visitors Room.
You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we?
I guess it comes with the territory. It doesn't. It really doesn't.
Not sure it's something we should mention to too many people.
Oh, it's him.
Ah! He just spawned. Oh,
he left. He just spawned in and despawned. Hey, Edgeworth, come back. What are you doing here? He looks so frightened.
Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you got in here? When you were here? Were you in a good mood when you were here? So, you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing?
Nick, should we be laughing?
Ha ha ha. Nah, it's a trick. Laughing, he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Jesus, Phoenix. I'm buying earbuds and I don't know if I should go full teenager and just get some normal iPods. It's up to you. It's up to you. No, it's a trick. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. That is not an appropriate response. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Not like this. Oh my god. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Oh, sure. What happened, Edgeworth? Tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it?
Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what.
Not the boys' love angst. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3, I guess. You're pretty good, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, Wright. Experience.
Nick, he's insulting you.
Nick, I think he's into it, Maya.
Why am I always the one who has to get angry?
Gord Lake. He's so sunder. Sorry, I'm tired. Yeah. The murder took place at Gord Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices in the courthouse. Why were you down there? Ooh, I see no need to tell you.
Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really...
Gordy. Gordy did it.
Huh?
I went to see Gordy.
Gordy? What's that?
I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Take my attorney's badge! Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up, not yet.
What do you mean by that?
Me? Trust the wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never.
What?
Even though you've beaten me every single time and proved that you're actually kind of competent in court sometimes. My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. To be fair, Edgeworth could probably do a better job of it. Yeah, true. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You, in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Oh, I bet. Oh, I bet. Fine. Bye then. December 25th, Gourd Lake Park entrance.
This is where it happened?
Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park.
I can see some police walking around in there.
Questioning people, probably.
Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there?
Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot. The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. Babe, you know they won't allow my boyfriend to defend me in court. There's bias. but sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up. Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today.
Recruits. Peh. Ah. Eek. Hey, you're that hairy guy, Hairy Butts. How has he not learned who I am yet? Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it!
He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh, yeah, don't say. Oh. What happened? Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Oh, okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Head in the... what? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened late last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol.
And the shooter was... oh, and the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth?
Okay, so what are your thoughts? Multiple issues. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. The gun is in the wrong hand there. Uh-huh. Astute observation. I'm sure that'll come up later. Edgeworth is clearly surprised. Uh-huh. Yep. Astute observation. Shot doesn't make sense. It also looks like he just picked it up. Yep. Astute observations everywhere. Everyone.
So the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth?
A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. And I can't remember because I'm kind of dumb, but I don't think they were the same gun. Interesting. Very interesting observations.
How did they get there so fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? Edgeworth.
You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you?
Absolutely not. It's impossible. I'll check on a clip real quick. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
Right. Who cares what the witness says?
I care.
You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taken the investigation that seriously.
Oh no.
After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are.
Defense.
Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case?
Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal. Don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. Okay, no, it's the same guy. He kept saying, right, over and over. Nick, why was he saying your name over and over? I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Oh. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. He kept saying his name over and over. He couldn't get Phoenix out of his mind? What? So far, we're coming up empty.
Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
Oh, talk to Santa. Oh my god. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back? How to get in touch with you. You're not coming back, Detective? Probably not, pal. Why on God's green earth is the trial the day after he got in prison? He doesn't even have a lawyer yet. I know. It's such a weird formatting. They give the lawyers no time to prepare anything. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Alright. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Phoenix, you have a boyfriend. Don't go asking for his number. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy.
Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right. Now let's get investigating.
I love the realism in this game. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend.
But no waterfall.
Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. God, Maya. Who asked? I feel winter's chill from bare leaves today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets?
I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb.
Yeah, my poetry has that effect on some people. Okay, let's move. Ooh. Let's go to the public beach. December 25th, Gourd Lake Public Beach.
Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake.
Yep. Not sure it warrants a wowzers, though.
Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand.
Samurai dogs?
I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great.
With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be?
They're a little behind on the times, though. The kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know?
Nope. What are these?
Huh, someone left some poppers here, you know, pull the string.
And it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's.
Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them.
Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? His name is Phoenix, so if there's a mission called, like, Rising from the Ashes or something after he messes up, I'm gonna be pissed. Was it that obvious? Poppers. Just think of. Suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go?
Into my pocket.
Poppers put into pocket. Classic party noisemaker. Pull the string, it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy, but we have them anyway. Hot dog stand, it's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Oops. After everything else in this game, yes, is it that obvious? It is that obvious.
Wow, Gourd Lake is really big.
Yeah.
Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake?
Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here.
Whoa, no way. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape.
Well, it is shaped like a gourd actually, but that's just the coincidence. Okay. Wait, middle of the night on Christmas Eve in the middle of a lake in a public park? This seems really unrealistic. I know. Oh, okay. Especially since he'll be closed, surely. Yeah, like, obviously, some kind of crimes were being committed. People breaking and entering. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Okay. Woods or boat rental? Let's go to boat rental.
Nick, what is this place?
A boat rental shop, closed for Christmas it seems. Guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either.
Boats. I've never ridden on a boat.
Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished?
Hey, good idea, you bet.
There's at least 3 counts of trespassing here. What's y'all's fave Christmas movie? Mine's Die Hard. Or A Muppet's Christmas Carol. That's a good one. I don't know what my favorite Christmas movie is. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder?
Nick.
Huh?
I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride.
Okay. What, you think I'm gonna murder you on a boat, Maya? Is that it? You think I'll murder you? December 25th. Guard like words.
I like it here, Nick.
Look, someone's camping, even though there's a clear no camping sign right there. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder.
Hey, Nick! If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder.
That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here.
Hey, Nick!
What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. Maya, you only get 1 meal a day.
No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum?
They didn't talk about that in any of the law books.
So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then?
Not having this conversation. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. On Christmas. Sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. Oh my gosh, that was a tongue twister.
Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire?
I don't think they have signs like that.
Oh.
We should though. We should put one down. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise.
Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough? Hey, I'm Nick. Huh. Nick.
Will you stop that?
Maybe it's broken?
Why does the car have bunny ears? Does it?
Maybe it's broken?
Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices?
Well, what then? These things?
The party poppers? Bang! Oh.
Well, it responded.
Yeah! Hey, you! Get your hands off of that!
Eek!
What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now! There goes a whole roll of film.
What? Huh? Sorry.
Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of that film costs? I wonder if that camera maybe took a photo of the scene of after a gunshot, maybe possibly. What? A camera set to loud noises going off when there's a gunshot on the lake and being presented as evidence in a courtroom? That's crazy.
I'll pay you back.
What were y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? No, surely not.
Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me just cause you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl, that's why they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just cause I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Nick, help. And who are you now, a chaperone?
No. He said yes. Oh god, what is wrong? Oh, I
Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake.
God, what is wrong with her mouth when she turns her head? I know. That art does not look right.
God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day.
Oh boy. Guess we should pay her for the film.
Watch it.
Yes, ma'am. Second thought, I'll pay later.
I'm really sorry.
What happened? Name predictions, camera.
What? Can't you see I'm changing my film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry.
That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. Your name?
What?
Can't just, okay. I'm an attorney. I hear this is my badge.
Huh? Our badge is supposed to be all shiny, impressive. You a cop or something?
I'm a lawyer.
What? Y'all ain't gonna try to pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I'll wrestle meaner looking things than you.
No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake.
A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like.
Finally, some cooperation.
You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard.
Come to think of it, where did Maya get to?
Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. Thanks for changing your way you talk. Thanks. I think I'll be okay.
She thinks murder is cool.
Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart. But y'all can call me Lotta.
Thanks.
Y'all can call me by my name. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya.
Alright. Let's look at the car. Does it have bunny ears? It's got like little things coming off its hood. What happened, Lotta? I like her name, Lotta Hart. It's not just some random word. It's just nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately.
Happened late in the night on Christmas Eve.
That's so? Christmas Eve?
It felt like it was only yesterday. A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything?
Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. You gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when.
Lotta.
So what is it you do, Lotta?
Huh? Me?
Y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student in Country U, right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university. Country U.
Thanks, Maya. She just said that. So I hear. Wait, where is this set? In Japan? In the Japanese version of the game, the original version, it's set in Japan, but I think for the localization, it's set in California, America. Like a made-up place. So people call it Japanifornia, because it's like a kind of a mixture of California and Japan.
So, when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago.
What are you photographing?
Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers.
Falling stars? Alright, the camera.
It's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made, a genuine Solingen.
Isn't that where they make knives?
So what's the device you have stuck to the camera?
Huh?
Device?
I need to catch up on Japanifornia laws. Apparently, they're very weird.
Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mark triggers a shutter whenever it detects certain sounds.
Fallen Star Edgeworth reference?
It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat.
Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. Alright. Tell me more about your camera. Lana?
Yeah?
So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yup. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol.
A pistol?
Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper?
I guess it would.
Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it?
Hey, y'all are pretty bright.
Huh?
I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film.
It would have been a photo taken late last night.
Boop. I checked them once. Don't remember if there was anything on them, though. What if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Okay.
She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later.
Okay. Bye then. Let's go check out the criminal affairs department.
I guess Detective Gumshoe was still in that meeting.
Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal.
Detective Gumshoe!
We just finished that meeting. For better... Oh my god, I forgot his voice. I can't do his voice anymore. For better, for worse. Get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Uh-oh. The victim. Do you know anything about the victim yet?
No. Still can't ID.
Oh my god. Just turned into freaking Lana.
Still can't ID him. Has Mr. Oh my gosh. Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
Not a word. Oh my god, I can only do the southern accent now. What happened? So how did the meeting go?
I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer.
There we go. Got it back. True.
You know?
I don't know what to believe anymore. Texas infected you. I know, it's like a disease. What the heck? You do the accent once and suddenly it's the only accent you could do.
Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human. Oh my god. Pal. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial starting tomorrow is scheduled. I see.
Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting.
Don't go telling anyone else, pal.
Yes, sir.
And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones that help him.
I'm sure he's got some reason he won't why he won't talk to us.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe.
Trusting Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much?
Just look at him, pal. He's so hot. Oh, well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. Oh, I bet you do. We trust each other, and that's how it works.
A working relationship?
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigations, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. Okay, the autopsy report, sir? I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Thanks. Just for me. Time of death sometime on the 24th or 25th. So specific. cause 1 bullet shot to the heart. How come some of the autopsy reports be like, yeah, he died at exactly 2:15 p.m. And then this one, it's like, he might have died on the 24th or the 25th. We're not sure. Thank you.
Nick,
Huh?
can you show me that photo of the victim? That face.
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago.
Interesting. Okay. What about my attorney's badge? Okay. What about this autopsy report? Well, I hope it helps you, pal. Thanks, detective. Okay, he has nothing else to say to me. Let's look at the profiles. Oh. Interesting. Lotta Hart, age 22. Claims to be a research student. She's camped out to photograph shooting stars. How can they not ID a full face? I know, right? Is there anything else? There's a lot of... Okay.
Hey, y'all. Lotta! Wait up a sec. We got Bingo. Bingo?
Was his name on? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night.
Hey!
This is them. Take a look. A shot to the heart means there's like hair DNA, blood DNA, dental records, facial recognition, and fingerprints. I know.
Wait. See? He's shooting him with that pistol.
It looks like that, yes.
You can't really tell who that is shooting.
Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something.
What?
I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness.
What?
2 pictures with 1 shot to the heart, and you're too late. Yeah, my dear old grandma wants to play a spot of bingo with the family tonight. Hee-haw. Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind.
Y'all reckon I should tell the cops?
Sure, yeah, sure. I reckon so.
What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later.
Okay. Now we ain't no snitches. Wait, Lotta.
What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy?
To tell us what you saw too, pretty please?
Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops.
Okay, sure.
I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta. Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter. I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn.
Okay.
She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick?
Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? Guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Except you won't because you're not the attorney. Take it automatically on December 25th at 12:15 a.m. Interesting. Oh.
Looks like the police have given up their interviewing.
Hey! Oh. Santa!
Ah! No, Nick! I think Santa's mad at you.
Long time no see, Nick.
Nick?
You know Santa? Wow. Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Aren't the defendants, like, legally required to know all the testimonies? Yes. And the prosecutors? Yes. Everyone should know. Oh my god, it's Santa. Guys, Santa's here. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry. Oh, it's Larry. Phoenix and Santa were lovers back in law school. Larry! Larry, you're Santa? What are you doing here?
Isn't it? I don't remember the. Oh my god, it's been so long. I don't remember the voice I gave Larry in episode 1. Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Kianse deserves the best. Kianse? Not another model, I hope. No, just a singer. Oh, Kianse's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry.
Wow, a Santa costume? She must be really nice.
Did these guys go through a life-changing experience in chapter 1? Yes.
Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... Not my... What? Not my... What? No, she's not.
I'm his partner, Maya Fey.
Damn, I missed it.
Yeah, he was accused of murder and stuff, but these guys have been friends. They've been besties forever and ever.
I'm the little sister.
Sister? Wow, Nick. Must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister.
No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister.
Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. Oh, jeez. Larry. Hey, Larry? There was a murder here last night, and since you work here, have you heard anything?
Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kianse, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold.
Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just... Kianse's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh? Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. This guy is the realest man ever, and I've seen him like 6 times. 2 models. This guy is game, for real.
Nick, why would
Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that, Miles Edgeworth? That's such a common name. Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder?
Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school.
What?
Let's talk about samurai dogs first.
Tell me about the dogs.
Huh? Oh, you mean my feet? I mean the samurai dogs?
But why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped.
Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs.
Ouch.
The samurai thing was Kianse's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know? She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs.
Something about that just seems wrong.
Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake, what with that big news.
The big news?
Her speech seems very platonic, I know.
Yeah, Gordy.
Gordy?
Oh my gosh. Edgeworth. Tell me about Edgeworth.
So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry?
Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time.
Wow, I never knew.
Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father.
Like his father?
Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day.
Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer?
Yeah.
Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney.
What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee?
No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer.
Huh? Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who are unable to defend themselves. The backing music sounds like a remix of Heaven is a Place on Earth. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. Wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick?
Oh.
Nick?
Oh, he knows.
What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster, Gordy.
A monster?
Yeah, check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo.
Wow, it's really real.
He realized hating is free.
Nick, a monster, a real monster.
Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took that photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water.
I wish I could have seen it.
Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. It's not the Loch Ness Monster, it's Gordy!
1 million?
Grow up, Larry. Oh. I clicked here by accident, but I guess I was supposed to. What is it?
Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at that office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went to hang out there with Sis.
That office? Wait. You mean Grossberg's office?
Right, that guy.
That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him for old time's sake. Old time's sake, you met him once. Ahem. That old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, so you're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Miss Mia's something too, are you not? And I'm her husband. Thanks, Matt.
Her little sister, yes.
You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? Takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Ah, yes. I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. Gotta add it in at any point I can. What is it then? Something the matter? Yeah. What happened? There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I, just got up, you see? Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. It really shouldn't be. This is terrible news indeed. Guess he hadn't heard anything. That painting. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just deserts. Old bitter deserts. Okay. This autopsy? I think Maya wanted that guy to be identified. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond?
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Ooh. Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes. The DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? It's almost like it came up 2 trials ago. Wait, oh my god, a normal name. Wow, that's crazy. Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium.
Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of a victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent.
And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, quite.
Thank you.
No, please. Don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again.
But wait, what does that case have to do anything with what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait, this is a photograph of my mother.
Oh, everything's connected.
Everything's connected.
Alright, oh.
He's not here.
What's this? I was hoping you gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Edgeworth, look at this photo of Maya's mother. I was typing a theory as it got disproved. What was your theory? Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it. I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right. DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Oh my god. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. The DL6 incident. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Oof. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. Alright. New one. The alleged killer has come back in order to tie up the loose ends, killing the defendant or whatever who knew he did it and framing it on Edgeworth, who may have also been known or had some involvement. I'm brave for saying that right before some lore drop. Suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct.
A spirit medium. That was my mom.
What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th.
December 28th?
The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What?
Nick? What does that mean?
Maury reference? Forgetting as a self-defense mechanism. When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. Ooh, the suspect.
What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent?
I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where he went to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. Guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. Your father.
So was your father a lawyer?
He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. Okay, due to the way this is set up, I'm basically 100% certain the suspect has at least major involvement in this. Yeah, probably. Imagine getting through all this DL6 stuff and it has nothing to do with the case.
So you were trying to follow in his footsteps?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay. Is this you?
Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no.
So you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. Oh my gosh.
I know, you want us to defend you.
Maya, don't interrupt him! Yes. Will you? Oh yeah, that's why Edward became a prosecutor in order to put killers in jail after his dad's murder was never solved. Yep. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back?
Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. Guess you don't really need to know. Huh? Will you marry me? Imagine. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Okay. Well, I guess we should. Oh. What's that?
Earthquake! Nick, it's a big one! It's calming down. Phew, that was scary.
Huh? Where's Edgeworth?
There. He's on the floor in a ball shivering.
Thanks. Oh.
I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball?
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. It's like having a trauma response or something. Let's go, Nick.
Right. One sec. Ultra killing. We have to give Edgeworth's letter request to Detective Gumshoe. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Speed run. What's going on here? Eek! What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady... Oh my god. This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just... I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. Can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. I'm just here to tell you that I'm taking on Edgeworth's case. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. I'll see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. You did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Oh, I got cooked. Rip. Later.
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I'm sure that will be revealed.
I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Wonder what to be continued. Yes, save my progress. Let's play just a little bit more. Let's get a little into the trial. December 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. the best prosecutor there is. I'll be back soon. I need to lock in. Lock in! Lock in! He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, Wright. A god.
Not a single case?
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edward. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
So is he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
And now he's trying to get you.
Sorry about that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me times 20.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. Guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya?
Yeah?
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? I don't want you here.
Oh, I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so. Oh my god, Phoenix. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. "10 a.m. District Court." Yes. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well. Your opening statement, please. And with that, I think we're gonna end the stream for today. Oh, let me save.
Save. Save. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I gotta run. I got things to do. But thank you guys for showing up to the stream. I had a blast. I love playing this game. It's so much fun.
We're almost at the end of the first game. It's getting there. It's getting there. I'm so excited.
So thank you guys. I had a blast. Bye-bye, everyone.